Hi everyone, welcome to Mixologist. This is a really special episode because I haven't filmed in a while because I've been so busy. But I wanted to do a couple episodes for the Super Bowl that is coming up because I think it's just fun to have fun cocktails that you can make if you're having like a Super Bowl party or whatever you are planning on doing. For maybe you're doing nothing, or maybe your husband or your boyfriend or whatever is going to be watching, but you're not. But maybe you want to still be able to enjoy the festivities, and so this way you can have a fun cocktail or mocktail, because I'm also going to, I'm making 4 different videos. The one right now is cocktails, and I will have 3 for the 49'ERS and 3 for the Chiefs. So either team that you are supporting, you will have cocktails for. And then I'll be making a mocktail version. So, if people want mocktails, but they don't want the ones with, drinks with alcohol, but they still want to join in on the festivities, you can give them mocktails. I'm going to have another video that is for people who like Taylor Swift, who are watching the game. And so these are going to be like Swiftie themed cocktails, versus people who are watching for the football. So Kelsey themed / Chiefs themed cocktails. Sorry, my cat is currently I don't know. Anyway. And then one of those as well for mocktails. So 4 videos. This is just the first of the 4 because, I try to get them in when I can. And obviously I want to get them out before the Super Bowl. I don't know what my cat just did. Anyway. Okay, so that being said, we are starting with the 49'ERS cocktails. And like I said, there's going to be 3 for the 49'ERS and 3 for the Chiefs. And so the first one is called the Gold Rush. And I do have to shake it. And let me see if I can find the bigger jigger, because some of these measurements are a bit on the larger side, and so having a bigger I don't see it, sadly. Okay, my cat is literally going insane. Does anyone else's cat do this randomly, just go crazy for no reason whatsoever? Okay, yeah, I don't know where the other jigger is, sorry. So I guess we'll just be using the small jigger, but that's okay. It shouldn't be too much of a hassle. So like I said, the first one we're starting with is the Gold Rush. And this actually sounds really good. And I think it's probably going to be really good if you like your drinks on the sweeter side. That being said, though, we'll find out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's going to be good for anyone. I am actually just getting some simple syrup made because we're going to need that, and I'm actually going to be using sugar in the raw for that. Technically, you should probably be using white sugar, but I actually think since this is a rum-based, let's see how much I need. Oh, I do need it for one other recipe, so I'll just make that much. Anyway, I think that because this is a rum-based recipe, this will actually taste a little bit better, because normally for a drink with rum and lime juice, you would want to use a brown demerara sugar. So I think that this will be better. Just letting the water get hot, but in the meantime, let's put our rum in, shall we? Okay, so the rum that I'm using is Appleton Estate Signature single estate Jamaica rum. Really, really good stuff. If you haven't tried it, it's very, very good. I highly recommend it. So we need 2 ounces of this. And so sadly the jigger that I have right now is 1.5 and half an ounce. And so I was trying to find the other one, but that is fine. We can sort of fudge around. Actually, oh, you know what? No, this is a 1.5, so it's not a 1.5. Oops. So I need a little bit more. I may have added a bit too much, but yeah, I won't tell if you won't tell. Okay, so okay, so ew. Okay, sorry, got crap on my shirt, but not a huge deal. It's not like a. Oh, that water's nice and hot, so I'm gonna put some of it in here and get it so it will dissolve with my sugar. Okay. And what I will do actually also is what I've been doing recently is releasing these recipes in a PDF and selling them in my store. And because everything helps, you know, me film these this show. So if you would like to get these recipes written down, you can buy the PDF. I usually sell them for like 99 cents. And then if you comment on this video and tell me what your favorite cocktail was, or which one sounded the best, or tell me which team you're supporting, or whatever you want, I will send you a free PDF. So there you go, incentive. Okay, pineapple juice. We need 1 ounce of pineapple juice. Okay, yeah, smells fine. Just checking. Sometimes things have been hanging out here for a while, so I'm not always sure if they're still, you know, good, but that smelled fine. So, and then 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Okay, and as usual, I am using Cheeky lime juice because I really love this stuff. I think it's just like the best because you can just, it hangs out and it's like really, really good, I think. So what did I, alright, I enjoy it. Okay, I think my sugar is dissolved, so I need about 1/2 ounce of this. That's why I think this is probably going to be pretty sweet, and I am personally not a super sweet cocktail person, but it's probably not bad. But you know, that's why I was like, I think it might be kind of sweet because it has pineapple juice and simple syrup in it. So okay, and 1 dash of Ango. Okay, and then we are going to, whoa, try not to kill ourselves. We're going to put some ice in this here shaker. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to shake it. I think that's good because my hand is not frozen, which is generally when I think it's been shaken enough. Yeah, sorry, it's been one of those days where I am actually like losing my mind. Okay, so this is the Gold Rush, and again, this is the first of the 49'ERS cocktails. So, oh, it's so pretty. I'll show it to you guys in a second. The color is absolutely gorgeous. It really does look like gold. And I love the fizz that it has, which is probably from the pineapple juice. Oh man, this looks beautiful. And honestly, delicious. So anyway, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's like just a gorgeous gold color. And that is just so pretty. Okay. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. It's actually really rum forward. And I think that could be because I put a little bit too much rum in accidentally. But I think it's probably just because the sweetness is going up against the lime juice and the rum. So it's not as, I guess, in your face as I thought it would be. It's actually quite balanced and lovely. It's really good. Really, really good. Oh, but strong. Okay. But really nice. Okay. So the next drink is the 49'er Fizz, and we actually don't have to shake this because it's, because it's essentially a gin fizz. And so it's really straightforward. So I'm going to get a glass. Try to. Okay, got a glass. And now normally for one of these, you'd probably want to put some ice in the glass. I am, if you're just joining this channel, you might not know this, but I am kind of lazy, so I don't really feel like putting ice in the glass, so I'm not going to. Okay. And I also honestly sometimes just want to try things without ice, but if you're making this at home, you probably should, put some ice in. So anyway, it's 1.5 ounces of gin. A little shaky because I'm trying not to make a huge mess like I normally do. Okay, so it's 1.5 ounces of gin, and I am using Tanqueray gin, just a London dry gin. I happen to really enjoy Tanqueray, but you can use any gin you want. But I do think that for this type of drink, a dry gin or a London gin is probably the best bet. You wouldn't probably want anything too floral, like what's it called? Aviation. I think it's very floral tasting, and I think there's a place for that, but I don't think it's a drink like this. That's just my opinion. Okay, so 0.75 lemon juice. So half an ounce, and then sort of guess that that's like 0.25 ounce. And I'm just using some liquid lemon juice because I didn't feel like squeezing lemons. In case I didn't mention, I am lazy, so my first thought was, can I just buy some lemon juice? And normally I would be using Cheeky, but I ran out of Cheeky. So, okay, 0.75 of simple syrup. And again, I'm just using this sort of brown or sugar in the raw one I made. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, as you would normally do with the fizz, we're going to top it off with some club soda. Okay, and then if I can find my cocktail stirry stick thing, which is always, oh, wow, it's actually right here. Who would have known? Okay, I'm going to stir this, give it a stir. And you can add as much you can add as much club soda as you want. And also, actually, the recipe does call for a few drops of red coloring. I don't actually have any red food coloring, so I'm gonna do something a little weird. I'm gonna add some. Actually, I don't know if I want to do this, because the thing is, if I add this, it's going to change the flavor profile, right? Because this is really sweet. This is raspberry syrup from Tirani. So you know what? I'm just gonna try try it the way it is. Maybe I'll decide to add some the Tirani, but let's see how it's like without it. It's a gin fizz. It's the 49er fizz, but it is essentially a gin fizz. And that's not a bad thing, but now I'm kind of curious what it tastes like with the Tirani. So we're going to add a tiny little bit of Tirani syrup to it, okay? And again, not what the recipe technically calls for, but it turns it red, which is great because the 49ers. And I'm curious to see what this tastes like with a bit of extra sweetness and sort of raspberry flavor. So let's see. It's not bad. It's not bad. The juniper in the gin is playing rather nicely off the raspberry, which I should have known because, you know, you have a lot of gin drinks with raspberry in them, right? You've got the Clover Club, you've got the Pink Lady, you've got those which are gin and raspberry, and they're delicious, right? And so essentially what I just created was kind of a, you know, Pink Lady. That being said, you don't have to do what I just did. You can just have a gin fizz and call it a 49er fizz. Nobody will know. It's fine. But this is the 49er fizz. I think I like the gold brush, what did I call it? The gold rush, yeah. I think I like the gold rush a little bit more. But that being said, it's not a huge difference. I think I forgot to grab my raspberry liqueur, you guys, so I will have to grab that, but that's okay. And the next drink I technically don't have to shake, but I'm going to because I actually think that it might be better if I shake it. You don't have to shake it. It's totally up to you. I just feel like it might taste a little bit better if I shake it. So, however, my raspberry liqueur that I need is up in the reaches of their cabinet there, and the tall man is not here at the moment. The tall man being my husband. So, I'm gonna have to get this myself, and so pray for me. Pray for me. Alright, I'm gonna get the raspberry liqueur, also known as Chambord. I'm going to get the Chambord for you. Chambord. So we have the Chambord. I'm sorry, I feel the need to say it in that French accent. That is not necessary, and it probably sounds a little snotty, so okay. This one has bourbon, and so for that we're going to be using Old Forester because my husband told me that this is a very good bourbon, and I hate bourbon, so I told him not to waste like a good one on me because he's really into bourbon and whiskey. And I was like, well, you know, I hate bourbon, so don't waste a good one on me. And he said, I think that Old Forester would be a good one for, you know, anyone watching who doesn't necessarily want to spend a lot of money on bourbon and also maybe doesn't like bourbon like me. Alright, Chambord, which we finally found, thank God. Okay, I'm just really dumb apparently. Okay, so we only need half an ounce of this, and if you've never had this before, it's so good. It is so good. It's really awkward to pour though because it's in this weird ass like grenade thing, but oh dear. So I'm gonna try to pour half an ounce, and I did, but I also made a bit of a mess because what else is new? So anyway, if you have this, you also probably know that it's a little bit difficult to pour, but that being said, it's very delicious, and you can use it for, you know, a pink lady, for, gosh darn it, for so many good, oh god, this still had water in it, shit. Sorry, I just spilled a bunch of water everywhere, which is not a huge deal, but kind of annoying. Okay, I'll just put this towel down. Oh, you know, this video is gonna have some really good outtakes. Okay, because I keep making a mess. Okay, so, and for some reason the fridge is like leaking water or some shit. I don't. We need 1 ounce of cranberry juice. Okay, cranberry juice, and I wish they sold like smaller bottles of cranberry juice. Like, I think they used to, but now it feels like you can't. Oh god, is that a bug? No, it's like dirt. Feels like you can't find cranberry juice in like small bottles anymore. So I always end up having to buy like these huge bottles, which is fine, but it's like, you know, I really, hold on, I can't get the cap. I'll use them for cocktails. So it's like, seems like a waste to me, but oh well. Okay, we'll figure that out. That's a problem for future me, where to put that in the fridge. Anyway, okay. It was pretty funny though, because I sometimes get groceries from Instacart, just because, like, you know, sometimes I don't want to deal with the market and I need a lot of crap and I don't feel like wasting like hours there trying to find shit. So I use Instacart. Oh, sorry, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. Anyway, so the Instacart guy comes, right, and he's adorable, and he's like, this is a really fun trip. And I'm like, oh, and he's like, cause I had to buy like every kind of juice that they make. And I was like, oh yeah, about that. I am not like a juice addict. I actually needed them for a like for cocktail videos. Like I'm not just a weirdo, you know, who buys it. But I don't know why I was worried that the Instacart guy would think I was a weirdo who just bought a bunch of juice. Like, that's a thing. But I was like, listen, I don't just buy a bunch of juices. Like, every juice that you could think of, it's for cocktail videos. And he was like, well, whatever. I had a lot of fun because I had to walk around buying all these juices, and it was super interesting, you know, because I needed like watermelon juice and like grapefruit juice and cherry juice and raspberry juice and lemon, everything. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of funny, because I was like, yeah, I guess you wouldn't have to do that very often, right? It's not like probably something that most people are asking you to get, is like every freaking, like literally every juice, you know, pineapple juice, orange juice, everything. That poor dude had to find like every juice they had. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Okay, so I am shaking this. Okay, I don't know if I even said what this was called. It's called the Red Zone. And this is the third 49'ERS drink. And the reason I actually switched glasses, because I was originally going to put it in like an actual like cocktail, you know, coupe sort of glass, but you're supposed to top it with club soda, and so I needed a bigger glass. But this is the Red Zone, and it does have, you're not technically supposed to shake it, but I decided to because it had lemon juice, 2 kinds of liquor, cranberry juice. I decided to. You don't have to though. My hands are super sticky. Anyway, let's see how this one is. This is the Red Zone. I'm not saying you won't like it. I'm not a fan of bourbon. I'm just not. I keep hoping that like some kind of bourbon liking gene will snap and I'll like bourbon. It hasn't happened yet. And this is you can really taste the bourbon here. And I don't know why, because it has cranberry juice, it has raspberry liqueur, it has lemon juice, it has club soda, right? I guess that the raspberry liqueur and the cran juice are not enough to overcome the bourbon. That being said, there is a very nice tartness here, and that is obviously coming from the cranberry juice and the lemon juice, but I would have liked to taste the Chambord a little more, right? Now, that being said, maybe it's just the measurements, because it has 2 ounces of bourbon and only half an ounce of raspberry liqueur. And so maybe if it had more raspberry liqueur, like an ounce or whatever, you would taste it more. I don't know. What I do know is right now it tastes like bourbon. However, it is very pretty. So, and very appropriate for the 49'ERS colors. I actually don't know what color they are. But given that I had to do like a gold drink and a red drink, 2 red drinks, I'm guessing their colors are, but the gold might have been for California, so I actually don't know what their colors are. I think they're gold and red, right? And the Chiefs, are they also gold and red? Or are they something else? Are they blue and red? Somebody tell me what colors they are, because I actually don't know. But that being said, it's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. However, I'm not a fan of bourbon, so for me that's kind of a no-go. But if you have someone who likes bourbon a lot, they probably will love that. Okay, so the next drink we're making, we're moving on to the Chiefs now. All I know about the Chiefs is that they won against the Ravens last week. I really love Mahomes. I always have loved Mahomes. Since the minute I saw Mahomes, I was like, that dude, man, is awesome. I had literally no reason for feeling that way, except that I don't know, I just liked him. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna see if I need any more simple syrup. No. So listen, I need to make some honey syrup now. So I'm going to pour my simple syrup out, and I'm going to make honey syrup instead for this next drink. But anyway, that's what I know. And the Kelsey dude, man, is on the Chiefs. And I am not a Swiftie. And so that being said, though, I didn't know who he was until this whole thing started. So I'm with Taylor and everything. I didn't know who the dude was, and I apologize for that. Just didn't. And I think, okay, if you want to know my true opinion, and don't get mad at me or whatever, because I know some of the Swifties are crazy. Don't get mad at me, but I actually think that this is all a plot for Travis to get more famous, because if you read about him, he really wanted to be like rock level of famous, yeah. And so I don't know, it just feels kind of weird to me that it came out all of a sudden, like, oh, you know, and she has really only dated like pretty boys up until now, and I don't know, it just seems a little weird. Anyway, that's just my opinion, is that it might all be like a publicity stunt, but you know, I could be wrong, and I'm willing to accept that. And if anyone has like a really good proof that it's not a publicity stunt, I will listen to you. But that's just my personal belief, is that it might be a publicity stunt. Okay. That being said, let's make the Chiefs Kingdom cocktail whiskey. And I have no idea what that refers to. Kingdom cocktail. I don't know what that means, but that's what it's called. So let's make it. Alright, well, you know what? It's fine. I drop things, I make messes. This is just what I do. Again, if you haven't seen my show before, you may not know that, but this is how I am. I'm just sort of a messy cocktail maker. Okay. So, the Chiefs Kingdom cocktail, again, I don't know what that refers to, but something, has 2 ounces of whiskey, and we are using wild turkey. And again, this is kind of one of those things where I was like, husband, I don't like whiskey, what should I use? And he was like, I have this one, that's a decent one, use that. You don't have to buy like a cheap whiskey, just use this one. And I was like, okay, thank you. Okay, so this is called the Chiefs, shit, I just spilled it, I'm sorry. The Chiefs Kingdom. I was reading the recipe instead of watching what I was doing, and I did in fact spill. So don't tell anyone, but I spilled. Okay, so anyway, we got 2 ounces of that old Wild Turkey whiskey. We need 1 ounce of pomegranate juice, and I have my I think like the only pomegranate juice that you can possibly get, right, is this one. So I have this one. I'm gonna pour this over this towel that I have here, just because, like, I don't, yep, see, I'm making a mess. Don't trust myself not to make a mess, so. Okay, 1 ounce of pomegranate juice. 0.5 ounces of the honey syrup that I just created. If you don't watch Markiplier, I feel bad for you, but also that is not something I made up. That's from one of his videos. So, okay. 0.5 ounces of honey syrup. I have a question, because I'm strongly considering making like a video that's like cocktails that are a tribute to other YouTubers, like the Game Grumps, like Markiplier, like, you know, whatever, Matt Pat, and so I'm kind of curious if anyone would actually be interested in that. So let me know in the comments. Do you think that's a good idea? Also, we go to theme parks quite frequently. We're both kind of obsessed with theme parks. And I've been thinking about making some videos while we're there, you know, exploring the different cocktails that the theme parks have. And if anyone would be, I didn't put ice in this. If anyone would be interested in that, please let me know. Because I will gladly try cocktails at the theme parks. If anyone is interested, we are going to Orlando possibly twice this year. And I mean, we always generally go to one of the Universals for Halloween Horror Nights, so we'll probably go to California, but we'll see. But I know we're going to Orlando at least once, maybe twice. So, oh, there's a cocktail glass like right here for some reason. So, I don't know how dirty that. I don't know why that's sitting there actually. So I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna try this one again. So this is the Chiefs Kingdom cocktail. Sadly, has whiskey in it, and you're supposed to actually top it with a splash of club soda. So, but I wanted to shake it because it had honey and stuff. So I'm putting a splash of club soda on it, but we'll see. Oh god. It tastes like whiskey. just like that other one tastes like bourbon, the Chiefs Kingdom cocktail tastes like whiskey. So if you're not a huge fan of whiskey, you're not a huge fan of bourbon, you might not want either of those. You might want to go with the Gin Fizz or the Gold Rush, which I actually really like the Gold Rush because it was kind of different because it had the pineapple juice and the lime juice, and obviously the first taste I was like, ugh, but after that it got better. Listen, I think that this isn't bad, but it's whiskey, right? It's much like the other one, the Red Zone, where you couldn't really taste anything but the bourbon, right? All you can taste here is whiskey. Oh God. I don't even know where to put this. If you're okay with that, then, you know, you might be fine. I'm not a huge whiskey fan. So, okay. So the next drink is another Chiefs drink, and it's called the Arrowhead Aperitif. So, and it's essentially a Cosmo, but with ginger beer. So, but I feel like because the Cosmo is shaken, that we should shake this. I feel like the instructions didn't mention that, but I think we should. So it's gonna be 2 ounces of vodka. That's gin. Hold on. I'll find my vodka. Here it is. Alright. So 2 ounces of vodka. And I am using Reyka small batch vodka made in Iceland. I don't know why I got that, but I did. Anyway. It's going to be 2 ounces of that, right? And I will say I drink this not regularly, but sometimes because, you know, I would say I'm more of a cider person on weeknights, not a huge, like, cocktail person on weeknights. But when I do have cocktails, I do drink vodka or tequila. So, okay, 3 ounces of cranberry juice. I see now why they didn't shake this, but whatever. It's kind of a weird ass version of this, but anyway. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now we're gonna put 1/2 ounce of lime juice. And like I said, I'm just probably gonna use the cheeky. Alright, I'm gonna use the cheeky because that's what's here. So we're using the cheeky. And it's only 1/2 ounce of cheeky. Probably like a cute name for a dog, I feel like. Cheeky, you know? Alright, 1/2 ounce of lime juice. We're gonna shake this shit. We're gonna shake it. Alright. So let me get ice this time, because last time I forgot ice and then was like, wait a second. But this time, no. I remember the ice. Okay. Alright. Oh, also another obsession recently has been that Key and Peele sketch of like, bitch. And I said, bitch. And I almost said to myself, and I said, bitch. Anyway. Alright. Let's shake this. Okay. I guess I don't know what Arrowhead, I think, is that the stadium they're at or something? Arrowhead? Because I know I've heard of that, but like, I don't remember why I've heard of that. And so if someone could tell me what that refers to. I mean, I can ask my husband, because he knows everything, but, you know, sometimes I like to not ask him so that he thinks I know what I'm talking about, even when I don't. So if someone could tell me what Arrowhead is, that would be awesome. Okay, so this is the Arrowhead aperitif, and we need to top it with some ginger beer. So I'm going to open the ginger beer really fast. I have no idea how long this has been sitting there, but hopefully not too long. Okay, I'm going to top this with some ginger beer. I don't remember how much it said, probably like 4 to 6 ounces. So this is the Arrowhead aperitif. I don't really know why it's called the aperitif, because I think aperitif is like a drink you have before dinner, right? Or before, it's like a pre-dinner drink, and that seems kind of weird. It seems kind of heavy for a before dinner drink, but whatever. Okay. It's a Cosmo with ginger beer. The flavors meld. Did I say meld? They meld together very nicely. You cannot taste the vodka, but that's pretty normal for vodka. You can taste the cranberry juice, you can taste the lime juice, you can taste the ginger beer. Mainly you can taste the ginger beer. I would say this is essentially a Cosmo mule almost. But because you really can't taste vodka most of the time, this might be good for someone who's not into something super sweet, but wants something kind of tart and I don't know. That being said, if you want the sweeter drinks, I would watch my Taylor Swift one, because the Taylor Swift one definitely has sweeter drinks because they are more aimed at females, right? And females tend, like myself, stereotypically, we like sweeter drinks. That being said, I don't necessarily like sweeter drinks, but I don't like whiskey and bourbon. So that being said, I think that if you have a lot of females attending your Super Bowl party, which maybe you do, I don't know, maybe don't use these drinks. But if you have males and you have people rooting for the 49'ERS and people rooting for the Chiefs, is that what happens at Super Bowl parties? Actually, I don't know. Do you have people rooting for different teams? Or if you're having friends over for Super Bowl parties, are they all rooting for the same team? I don't have enough friends, okay? I have like 2 friends and they don't come here for Super Bowl. But they should, because we'll probably get chicken wings, because I just got the Hot Ones, like newest hot sauce. And my favorite thing is to get chicken wings from Buffalo Wild Wings and try the hot sauces. So maybe, I don't know. Anyway, point being that they don't really know a lot about football either, I feel like. My husband, I think, is rooting for the Chiefs because of his friend likes the 49'ERS and he wants the 49'ERS to lose so he can laugh at his friend. I have a question though. Are there ever parties where there are like people for either team, or if you have friends over, are they only there for one team? You know, are they only there because they all like one team? Somebody tell me. Also, I just realized my hand looks really weird. It's because I pulled off a hangnail last night, stupidly. So I have one Band-Aid. And then somehow I did something to my hand, like I cut it or it hurt a lot. And so I've had to wear this Band-Aid. It doesn't actually hurt anymore, but that might be the alcohol. So I'm not sure. But that's why I have Band-Aids on my hand. I swear to God, I didn't like cut myself or something. I'm dumb and I pulled the hangnail. And I don't know, I was like pulling it. I was putting on clothing actually, and I think the what do you call it? The tag like paper cut me. I don't know, it really hurt. Also, I think like I got stung on my leg the other day, which was weird, yesterday. And I was like, oh, I think there's a wasp in the bedroom, but it obviously there's not a wasp like living in the bed. So I don't know how that happened, but how do you get like a stingy thing on your leg? It's weird. Anyway. Okay. I like this a lot more now. but it's still very ginger beer forward. So honestly, I don't think it tastes like much except ginger beer. We have one more drink, and this drink I requested, I made for Mahomes specifically because I love Mahomes so much. And this is essentially a Moscow Mule, and it's called the Mahomes Magic Mule. Now, the difference being that it has a slice of jalapeno in it, so I feel bad for me because I have to drink this, and I don't like jalapenos, but I will do it for you people. So, this drink has, so we're gonna use like a glass actually. And this drink has 2 ounces of tequila. And for that, I am using the Espolòn. Yeah, I was like, okay, dude, I swear there was tequila like here a second ago, right? Okay, we're using the Espolòn, which also is annoying to pour. So don't feel bad if you spill it. Normally I would use a Moscow Mule glass, but I want you guys to be able to see it, so I'm not going to. It's 2 ounces of tequila. Okay. I love Espolòn though. I love it to death. It is the best tequila. It's so good. If you haven't had it, try it. It's so good. It is so good. Okay. 1 ounce of lime juice. It's a little different than a Moscow Mule, but kind of similar. Half an ounce of agave syrup, which I got because I know we have some, but like I got it anyway. It's probably not open, so hold on. Probably have to like, yeah, take something off. That's what I thought. Okay. For safety. For like, so you don't get poisoned by randos, right? Okay. Half an ounce of agave. Half an ounce of agave. Okay. Alright. Anyone else watch 90 Day Fiancé? Because I don't know why, but that reminded me a lot of what's her face, the one who's a witch. Like it kind of sounded like what she would say. Okay, and then ginger beer. Ginger beer. I don't want to put too much in because I want to be able to taste it, right? But also we have a jalapeno, and I'm supposed to put a piece of jalapeno in this. Oh, and did I see what this drink is called? It's called the Mahomes Magic Mule. And this is only because I really like Mahomes. I really like Mahomes. I think he's amazing. I've loved him from the beginning, before he was even like a badass who won the Super Bowl. Alright, so we're putting some jalapeno in this. Oh god. I already know this is like a terrible idea because I can smell it, alright? Okay, this is Mahomes Magic Mule. Oh god.
The jalapeno.
Alright, so it's a mule. I'm gonna stir it actually, but the jalapeno I think is releasing its shit in there, and it is getting to me. So listen, I also have another question if you've watched this long, which thank you. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like, because I'm supposed to say that, right? Okay, I have a question. So I wanted to do a video where we try all the hot sauces, but my husband says don't dilute the channel. So he was like, you should create a second channel for mixologists where you do shit like that. And I have a question, would anyone care if I do that on this channel? Would you be mad if we do a video? Because I think my husband's entertaining and he should be in the videos, yeah? Would you be mad if we did a video where we just try like hot sauce and torture ourselves? Would you be upset about that, or would you be like, no, this is like a cocktail channel, bitch. Like, bitch, you shouldn't do that. Please tell me. Sorry, I keep looking at the clock because I do a virtual paint party at 6. So I want to make sure I'm like not behind schedule. However, please tell me if that would be like a thing that you'd be like, you're diluting the channel, this makes no sense, or we want shit like that. You know, like Markiplier doesn't just do video games, right? He does all kinds of stuff. On the other hand, his channel is called Markiplier, right? So it's not like he's mixologist. I may have painted myself into a cocktail corner that I can't get out of. So I just want to know what people think. If you made it this far, thank you, but also tell me, because I'm curious. And I may just make this a post and ask people, but assuming I remember. But if I don't remember, if you made it this far and I kept this in the video, please tell me. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with us making a video where we try hot sauce? Will you be mad about that? Will you be like, bitch, I only watched this video for cocktails made by a woman and you're doing other stuff and that's not cool and there's a man and like, however, he was in another episode I did and it did pretty well. It was like a bourbon mocktail one and you guys liked it, so I'm just saying I don't think you guys mind that much, okay? So if you're wondering about my shirt, it's a pink shirt. This is What About Us, okay? Because I am obsessed with pink and soon I will have pink videos because I'm writing a pink cocktail book. I'm writing a bunch of cocktail books actually. I'm writing like a Broadway one, a romantic comedy one, a Netflix and Swill one, and a pink one, and a horror movie one. So, but also I just felt like wearing this shirt. So, I love pink. I think that's why I don't like Taylor Swift that much. I like pink. I think she's badass. I think she's real, authentic, just herself. Which is what everyone should strive to be, right? Their self, right? We shouldn't try to be like anyone else. We should just be ourselves. I don't trust Taylor Swift. I don't. I think she's like, everything she does is so manipulative and like planned and everything. I don't know. I just don't trust her. And that's my own opinion. And please don't kill me for that. It's just my opinion. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, shit. That jalapeno really got in there. I'm not sure how, but it did. Maybe because I stirred it. It's actually really good. I really like it. I really like this weird ass mule with tequila, agave, lime, and ginger beer and a jalapeno. I like this. Okay, listen. I think this is good. It's like a weird mule, right? Because it has tequila. But it's actually really, really good. It's actually tasty. Oh, God, that's good. And the jalapeno actually tastes really good. I thought I was going to be like ridiculously hot and make me cry, but like some of the hot sauces from Hot Ones do. I don't cry, I have to drink milk and then I like drink a lot of milk. And this is actually very good. You know, I would drink this. I would. Because the jalapeno lends a nice spice to it, but it's not over the top. And everything else kind of, you can't taste anything else, but I don't think that's a problem. You're tasting the jalapeno and then ginger beer. Honestly, you could probably just do ginger beer and jalapeno together and it would be good. So, it's up to you. But I would say I really like this Mahomes Magic Mule a lot. I really like this. It's really good. And I didn't think I'd be saying that because it had jalapeno in it. And the minute I heard about jalapeno, I was terrified. But it is actually really, really good. Anyway, this has been my Chiefs versus 49'ERS really versus Chiefs. Because the 49'ERS drinks were first. Versus Chiefs drinks. Like I said, there will be 3 more videos, okay? There will be a Chiefs versus 49'ERS mocktail video. There will be a Taylor Swift versus, Chiefs fans video, cocktail video. And a Taylor Swift versus Chiefs fan mocktail video. So please watch out for those. Hopefully I'll get them filmed soon. I need some stuff that I don't have right now. But it should come soon. Otherwise I would have filmed it today, but I didn't have the right ingredients. So once I have the right ingredients, we will film the rest of these. Let me know which one, if you've tried them, if you like them. Remember to buy the recipes if you want to. Again, everything helps. I'm trying to work on a Patreon, but it's like hard to know what to put on it. I'd like to do one though. But that being said, we have the PDFs of the recipes. So if you want the recipes, you can buy the PDFs, or you can watch this video and actually write them down. It's up to you. That being said, please tell me which ones you tried. Again, if you comment on this video, telling me if you tried a recipe, which recipe you liked, also which team you're for, anything really, I will enter you into a contest to win the PDF for free. So keep that in mind. Comment, like, subscribe, do all the shit that you're supposed to do. I don't know what else to say. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for my almost 18,000 subscribers. That's crazy. 18,000 people is a lot of people. Fuck. I'd like to have more, obviously, but I am very thankful for the 17.9 thousand that I have. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like the top 5% of YouTubers or something. So thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for subscribing, for liking, for doing that thing. I really do appreciate it. It's not about money. It's about the fact that many people support me and want to see my content. And it's very easy, I think, to get caught up in the, I'm not making like $1 million from YouTube, right? But you have to keep in mind that many people like you. That many people bothered to subscribe to your channel. I will tell you, my husband doesn't subscribe to anything. The only channels he subscribed to, I subscribed him to. Okay? Mammoth Club, Markiplier, whatever. I subscribed him to. Game Grumps, yeah. He doesn't subscribe to anything. But, so the fact that you bothered to do that is huge. It's huge. The fact that you comment, the fact that you like, the fact that you share, it's huge for an average person who just started a channel for the shit of it, right? For shits and giggles, yeah. Because I like cocktails and I wanted to get women more into cocktails. The fact that you guys care is huge. So please don't think that I take it for granted. Every day I'm thankful for people like you. Because I wouldn't keep doing this if people didn't subscribe. And so I want to thank you. That's all. I don't really have anything else to say. However, if you have ideas for Patreon, please let me know. Also, I might release like an outtakes video because there are a lot of outtakes for this one, given how much I spilled and everything. So if you'd like an outtakes video for the members, because there are members on YouTube as well. If you'd like an outtakes video, whatever you want, let me know, please. I am here for you. And like I said, there will be 3 more videos coming. I'm just waiting on some stuff. Once I get that stuff, I will make those videos for you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, really. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for everything. Thank you. You don't even know, because sometimes I feel so awkward and weird, right? Doesn't everybody? Sometimes you feel like you're not like everyone else. And so this helps me feel so accepted, so part of everyone else. And I just want to thank you. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking before I whatever. Okay, thank you and cheers for watching this. I'll probably release an outtakes video for the members, because like I said, there are a lot of outtakes. But thank you so much. Bye.